Hey everyone, welcome back to Monster Con. We're still playing with Kate. Kate's gonna try to. You're trying to romance Doug, right? The gelatinous cube, aka,
Yeah.
but not really gelatinous slime guy. Cool. Your charm is pretty garbage. You want to go to charm first again? Like, I don't think you could fail by having
Yeah.
0 charm, but it's. I don't know. I assume like each character needs a specific stat or combination of stats, but I have no idea what they are. So we will find out. That is this one right here. That is all. You find a portrait artist in the artist alley. Apparently, he can accurately portray your soul. You always wonder what your soul looks like. Buff? Small and cute? Hey, maybe it's ginger-haired. No, it's just you with a weird blue glow around you. Hey, that glow sure adds 2 charm to your looks. Just skating by. You're searching for some place to buy gently used body pillow when you see Owen, Doug, and Nico gathered around a strange camo-patterned booth. Wow, Nico, do you see this poster? It says this anime has like almost 500,000 fans worldwide. I can't even count that high. I'll bet none of them are better than fans of... I'll bet none of them are better fans than me. Fans of... What's this fandom called again? This fandom is called Army. And it's so good it'll kill every other fandom and take their stuff.
I distrust your grand pronouncements. What makes this fandom so
I
powerful?
love her 3 full moon shirt over the armor. Look, we put it this way. Every year we get more funding than healthcare, education, and public transit combined. I like how I gave him like a Russian accent. It's clearly the American military. Clearly, everyone must love us. It's not like we've got such a monopoly on force that the government itself is scared of upsetting us. It's all love. Wow, I love public transport or transit. People leave so much cool stuff behind on their seats. If this is better than that, I'm in. And those uniforms, iconic. I'm already working on my army soda. Oh God.
My friends, this is obviously a cynical recruitment attempt by a thinly disguised military superpower. The real question is this. Do we get our own guns?
Oh baby, you get so many guns you can use them instead of clothes. Like I should have given him that like the Sarge voice.
Yeah.
Oh, you could use them as clothes, but I already have one southern accent. Oh no, as much as you love to imagine your friends dressed in full gun corps, you won't be able to smooch any of them if they all die in the war. How will you convince them not to join? Tell your friends that the army is lame. All the cool people are joining the Space Force. That's still the army. Well, is it part of the Air Force? I don't know. Show your friends how the army stifles creative expression by asking whether you can customize your weapons in uniforms. Those are both good choices.
Let's
second
do
one?
the
All
second one.
Customize your... What? No! Wait, I mean we can't even buy custom skins? Damn, I knew we shouldn't have spent all that money funding first-person shooters. It creates unrealistic expectations. I mean you can totally customize your weapons in the way that improves ergonomics or efficiency. Cool, right? Great! I want to hang my collection of my waifu charms from my automatic raffle. Would you say that it improves ergonomics, or is it more of an efficiency thing? Neither? You can't stop my friend from living his truth. Next you'll tell me that I'm not allowed to cosplay as sensitive catboy who only joined the army to make friends. I can see I'm not getting through to you two. But what about you, my double-edged dictator? Surely you understand the importance of matching uniforms.
What? Oh, I never planned on joining your army, worm. I only wanted to distract you while I stole all these guns. Now I'll be unstoppable.
No, my guns! Who would have thought that bringing a military weaponry to a convention would have such dire consequences? Everybody run! I almost just went Dimitri there for some reason.
Yeah, you sure did.
Thankfully, it turns out Omen has never fired a gun before, and he keeps trying to use them like swords instead. You gain 2 creativity for advocating self-expression, but lose 2 smarts from all the blows to the head. That's okay. Your creativity is insane. All right, you want to go creativity? We can't go back to charm. Boldness needs some work, so I guess we'll go to boldness.
Yeah.
Oh
do
my
boldness.
God, this outfit. Walking around the lobby, you see a kid tripping over and scratching his knees. Stupid kids. When will they learn? Still, you take pity on him and try to comfort him. You tell him not to cry, for there are worse things than scratching your knees. Things like war, famine, or the time you forgot your pants at home. Fuck. Why did you have to remember that? Now you're crying too. After 15 minutes of bawling your eyes out, you decide to be brave and go on with your life. Unlike this stupid women kid, way to go. You gained 2 boldness.
Jesus fuck.
Yep. You're hanging out with Omen and Doug when their walkie-talkies beep. They're being summoned by the con volunteer middle manager. What's the situation, boss? We came as soon as we could.
Actually, I could have come faster, but consider yourself lucky I even came at all.
I don't remember what voice we gave.
I think Matt did that one.
Matt probably. Yeah. What voice am I going to... I'm going to do... I know we have Christopher Walken already pegged for the cultists, but
Yeah.
what are the fucking odds that they're going to show up?
Yeah.
I gotta remember... I remember how to do Christopher Walken. Christopher Walken, we have an emergency. Someone let a tiger out onto the merch floor.
Really? This is the most glorious day of my life!
I'll need you to... Yeah, I almost went Australia. I need you two to get out of here. And before it hurts somebody.
Before it hurts somebody? Ugh, how dull!
Not to argue, man, but I don't think you should call animal control. Don't you think you should call animal control? Is it a woman? We're not experienced at dealing with wild animals. There's no time to find real professionals. There are lives on the line. Yours, for example. Good luck. Try not to die. Relax, y'all. I heard the situation. I'll capture the tiger. I've got the natural way with the wild animals of the Wild West. Nico, I love you, but Southern accent. I have several problems with that idea. Number 1, you're not actually a cowboy. 2, tigers aren't native to the Wild West, and I don't think you can capture a tiger even if you were a cowboy. But I can do it. I really can. I've been practicing with my lasso. How do you think I got the tiger in here? What? Nico, did you let a tiger in the con just so you could show off your lasso? This town ain't big enough for the 2 of us to be asking questions, buckaroo. We've got a tiger to wrangle. Well, however it happened, there's a tiger in the con, and you need to deal with it before it kills you or any of your hot friends. Any ideas? Use the intercom to play annoying, high-pitched anime girl giggles. They have a sound wave frequency that drives most animals away. Craft and wear a cunning and convincing fursuit to seduce the tiger and lure it out of the con.
Well,
Like,
I have that creativity,
Wait.
but let's use
alright,
the
I was gonna
intercom.
say, like, one of these 2 options will probably have us have to do high-pitched anime girl giggles. Alright, so we're doing the girl giggles.
That's moronic. Why would a tiger be driven away by the sound of vapid anime girl dribble?
Maybe the giggles will remind the tiger of past lover, and it'll leave because it can't face those painful memories. I'm sure that's what it is. Maybe. Or maybe you just made some shit up because you're addicted to providing solutions even if you're not actually equipped to solve the situation. But what's the alternative? Let Nico lasso a tiger? Your plan can't go much more wrong than that, surely. At least, that's what you thought, before you got stuck holding a loudspeaker in front of an angry tiger while your friends hide in the intercom room. Okay, which waifu laugh should we play?
Does it matter?
It matters a lot, Omen. We gotta choose the right frequency to repel the tiger. What would affect a tiger, though? Maybe a cold tsundere chuckle? I think it needs to be a giggle full of joy, something that reminds the tiger better times, the innocence of young love, memories you want to leave behind.
Whatever you play, play it quickly. The tiger is closing in on Blue, and I do not wish to mop her guts off the floor.
The tiger's just about to lunge at you, but suddenly from the speakers... The tiger stops. You see the melancholic tear shimmering in his eye. And then he retreats through the exit. Thank God you gained 2 smarts for your quick thinking and 1-track anime mind, but you lose 2 creativity. That's alright, you had creativity to spare. That picture of the tiger. Okay. I guess fun and smarts are your best options for getting other things. So, do you care which one we go to first? All right, do
Nope.
smarts. Okay. You go to the main stage to watch a panel on how to make a successful comic. Step 1: good artist copy. Great artist steal. Seems easy enough. There are lots of great comics out there to steal from. unlike Spider-Man. Step 2, write what you know. You know plenty about Spider-Man. Future of your comic looks bright. Step 3, add a shark. Sharks are cool. Well, shit. You don't know that much about sharks. More research will be needed. Still, maybe there's a Spider Shark comic by Blue in the future. You gain 2 smarts from all you've learned. It's time for a live session, your favorite TPRG, or TTRPG, actual play show. You and your friends are stoked as hell. Who the fuck is this? Hello, everyone. And welcome to Fiends. Is this a Matt Mercer ripoff? I think it's Fiends at the Table. Boy, if I got an adventure for you today. It's an adventure with a twist. Today, the party will be joined by very special guests. Someone from the audience. Someone like you. Yeah,
Me?
you. You look like you have look of someone who's used to being thrown into weird, high-pressure situations with no prep time. Come on up here.
Damn, that guy read you to death.
What the fuck does that mean? You get on stage and handed a character sheet. You are Walter Lee the Goblin Farmer. Are you a goblin who's a farmer, or a farmer who farms goblins? Who can say? So everyone, you've heard reports of a dragon slay on yonder mountain. What do you do? Go ahead. I don't know this game.
Well, if I have a horse and cart, we could drive there, but there are some party members I wouldn't trust on the road.
With this again? It was one little accident. Get over it. Like I imagine he's doing the voice. Like it's not how he actually talks, because the mustache is clearly like not real.
One little accident is when I spilled some coffee on my pants the other day. This is beyond little.
Ah, but hey, quick reminder, the tavern keeper said he had information about the dragon if you're willing to pay for it.
Wow, offering money to solve a problem. Imagine someone doing that to cover the garage repair bill.
You always make everything about money. I never made such a ruckus for the coffee thing, did I?
Anyone else picking up on a weird tension between these two? And for once, I don't mean sexually.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that woman might have crashed the other woman's cart in real life. Oh, the whole was a woman? They're both women? Luckily, we have someone on the inside. Walter Lee. I hope she realizes the real adventure is slaying the dragon of friendship squabbles. No pressure or anything, so how are you going to squash this beef and get the show back on track? Unleash misery upon the guild on a scale that makes them forget their petty squabbles and be grateful you aren't part of their real lives. These nerds can't pass up a good roll. Make them roll a die, and whoever gets the higher number will be objectively right. I mean, one makes sense, but the other sounds a lot more fun.
Exactly the problem. Let's
All
do
right.
the guild.
Yes,
Let's unleash the
You've read
misery.
enough TTRPG horror stories to know exactly how to ruin this game for everyone. All you need is an opportunity. Okay, so you're in the tavern and the barkeep is telling you the legend of secret network of caves that... Are you guys even listening? I told you, it had a few drinks in it when you lent it to me.
The whole fucking door came off.
Hey, DM, can I roll to barricade the exits and then to light the tavern on fire?
Sure. Assume the whole tavern is on fire, and the other players are doing their best to put the fire out. The dice don't seem to be on their side, though. By the way, now might be a good time to tell you, I've introduced some new homebrew rules. If you die in the game, you die in real life.
What? We told you we were not okay with that, no matter how cool it sounded.
Quit whining. Just summon elemental rainstorm already. Let's try not to die. Everyone's so busy trying not to burn to death, they forget to argue. It's such a great tactic, you use it again and again. And with that, you have survived the 8th fire set by Walter Lee this session. Good job. Whoop. That button gets hit which one?
We did it.
Awesome. After it's like a mist person or something. I don't know. After surviving 8 near-death experiences, I've come to realize maybe the car thing isn't that important.
A agree. The important thing is that you are not like Watcherly, and that's what I truly value in a friend.
And to think they always told you that arson couldn't solve everything. You free the newly made up players from your torment and return to your friends. I called it. The power of friendship always triumphs. It's amazing how senseless violence really brought everybody together.
I gotta take notes on this life hack to solve disagreements. I didn't know TTRPGs could be fun and educational.
They sure are. You gain 2 boldness for such unhinged solution, but lose 2 fun. Cool. We were gonna go to fun next, I believe. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fun or creativity, which is already over 20.
Yeah. You sit down and play a really complicated European board game. You don't want to make a fool of yourself, so you pick the manual and start reading. Days pass, seasons change, cities crumble and are covered in sand. When you finish the manual, you find yourself alone in an empty post-apocalyptic wasteland. Just kidding, you fell asleep. But what you did get to read with the manual was 2 plus fun. You, Nico, and Liam go to watch Doug play in the competitive tarot tournament. Hopefully there's a win in his future. But what is this? Is this a death note?
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Best of luck to you, my friend. I confess I never much liked this game, but since you like it, I will pretend to care about it for your sake. Oh, thank you. Not to brag, but I won the Spooky Elementary Competitive Tarot Championship back in the day, so I think I've got this.
You, like, got some little Australian in
I
there.
did get a little straight. There's so many different fucking characters. Doug signs in, reviews the rules packet, and learns that he does not got this at all. Half my deck's not even tournament legal. There's like 30 new keywords. There's a lunar phase of playing out? What the fudge is this? A lunar phase is the apparent shape of the moon when the sun hits it at... I think it was a rhetorical question. Fucking scroll wheel. Ah, well, don't worry, Doug. I've already tabulated the perfect plan to help you win. This can't be a battle of cards, but a battle of minds. And the mind is tested when you cheat. I mean, think outside the box. Oh, jeez. I don't think I can pull that off. Sure you can. I just know there's a bad boy inside you waiting to be let out so we can cheat at a card game. You should be dressed like a Yu-Gi-Oh character if you're going to do card game stuff. I'm Seto Kaiba. Okay, maybe you're right. It's time for bad boy Doug to shine. Aren't you worried about getting disqualified? Nope. I have to compete in complete total faith in Nico's strategy. Which was what exactly? It's, do you have any ideas, Blue? Casually point a gun at Doug's opponent while he plays. That'll surely distract him. Teach Doug how to count cards. In movies, the people who know how to count cards always win.
Oh,
I don't
goodness.
think that's how this works.
Alright, we'll go with the gun. Why not? Chaos.
Soon, it's time for Doug's first match. Faces his opponent. You sit behind Doug, nonchalantly cleaning a shotgun. I play Pluto with my Astral Influence card. It blesses me with its underdog aura. This is like, what's her name's like little sister?
Yeah, Susan.
Yeah, or Suzanne, I think.
Yeah.
The lightning elemental.
Yeah.
Such a weak choice. I play my vastly superior card. Click. Doug's opponent looks at you as you casually cock your gun. Actually, I play Pluto as well. Ooh, twinsies. Now it's time for the lunar phase. Oh yeah, that thing. I know exactly what that is. I play the full moon phase, thus doubling the size of my next attack. You bounce the barrel of your gun on Doug's broad, sexy shoulder and line up his opponent in your crosshair. You know what? Let's just skip the lunar phase, actually. Oh, thank goodness. With the heart of the cards, the threat of putting a... Oh, I read that in the wrong voice. With the heart of the cards and the threat of you putting a bullet in his opponent's brain, Doug falls ass first into victory. I did it. I did it. I'm not as rusty as I thought. The gun journey was surely out of the box, even if it was a bit overkill. No pun intended. I was flashing my death note at that uppity girl the whole time. I bet she was super intimidated.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the death note.
You all share a group high five to celebrate Doug's epic win. You gain 2 boldness but lose 2 smarts. Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. All right, one more comic, and then we're gonna end this episode, I guess. All right, can you guess what time it is? Yep, it's comic time. Time to brainstorm. A genie gives you $1 million, but there's a catch. You'll develop a serious addiction to puns. When you're talking to anyone, you'll make the persistent error of calling them mom. You'll be stalked by a demon named Larry. Every morning you'll have to eat 6 burritos, causing a persistent tummy ache. The pun.
I knew it was going to be puns. Because Kate.
Oh, your creativity went up again. What conversation topic is severely underrated? Discussing the fact that while Tauruses are objectively hot, Geminis tend to be the worst.
So true.
Quote unquote, your mom jokes. What not to name your fantasy characters, unless you want them to sound dumb. Carcinization, a proven form of convergent evolution in which non-crab organisms evolve a crab-like body plan. That's my card.
Your mom joke.
It broke the top off. There should be holding something on top of that. Oh, no, it's down at the bottom. Anyway, your mom jokes. That was fun. You tried so bad.
Oh,
All right.
not
Okay,
the char.
You want to end
That's
it?
perfect, yes. So that's going to be the end of this episode. Tune in next time when we figure out if Doug will go to the after party with her. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
All right, one more.
The ego death.
The ego death. All right.